Now, okay. Yeah, this was like Doom. It was like around the time like Doom was getting released, and Quake, and Turok. You know, maybe I'm just like too of a zoomer to like appreciate or grew up with this game to appreciate it. Game isn't showing up on screen. Pause. Oh, it shows up on. Wanted to show up on game capture. Hopefully, I don't accidentally leak something. Oops. But, but this thing is definitely an interesting game. It's the weirdness that's just like, what the? That makes you go, what the fuck at this game? Leaked bank account info. Gonna buy all the Steven Seagal movies. Okay, I'll just leave it like this. Low game. Control F4? I don't know what does it mean by that. Control. Alright. So last time... What were we even doing?
DNA's diner.
No more.
As is Edna herself. She hung herself as soon as she realized what had happened. Her suicide still. This was in the meantime.
How I recognize.
You will know when you.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was supposed to head to the cemetery.
What isn't? So, I guess you're not getting married after all.
Shut up, little shit. Guess I'm not going. Guess I'm going for you instead.
Guess it's hard to tell when you don't got a face. So, was it pretty gross? I hear she was all tore up, with an eyeball hanging out. Did you wonder where the other eye went? Did you look under her bed? See it staring back at you with the dust bunnies and the roaches?
Can't say that I did.
Shoot, you're no fun anymore. You need to loosen up. Watch some more TV, or you're gonna wind up like that Indian.
Hank?
What?
Why are you sitting in front of that blank TV?
Someone burnt down the TV channel. There's nothing on. Nothing on.
Honestly, Hank, you're acting like an alcoholic. I told you all that TV would hurt you.
Watching TV don't hurt me, Mom. But not watching TV hurts bad. If I find out who burnt down the TV station, I'll make him wish he was one of those damn Indians.
Whoa. This kid.
Good. Finally.
Hello, dear. How are you today? I just heard what happened to Stephanie. What a shame. Would you like some toast from our brand new Grendel toaster with auto browning control?
What the f-
Couldn't eat now. I saw what was left of her. It was horrible.
I'm sure it was, dear. I guess this reshuffles the deck, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, the wedding is off for one thing, and Mr. Potsdam must be so disappointed. Going to the bathroom will never be the same for him again. I'm sure Mr. Potsdam was heartbroken. He's been trying to get his hooks into your father's meat for years. It was a fair swap, his daughter's meat for ours, but then again, she's looking rather lean these days, isn't she?
Well, that's a way of saying it. Very funny, Ma. I like that one.
I'm glad you haven't lost your sense of humor about all this. I suppose your next step will be the lodge, right? Mother knows best, dear. And besides, I heard you found the lodge invitation on her pillow.
I'm so confused. Nobody's doing anything to solve this murder.
Don't be so lazy, young man. If you're curious about what happened, you ought to accept the invitation. That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences. Don't forget to put the papers...
See what everyone has to say about Stephanie's
Hello,
death.
Steve. Poor Stephanie. Why, it just breaks my heart thinking of that poor thing ripped limb from limb and skinned like an animal. You need to forget, Steve. Try to take your mind off of it and get back to work at your father's slaughterhouse. I don't mind telling you, when I heard what happened to the diner, I went out and got me extra insurance right away. I have no desire to wind up dangling from my rafters like Edna, believe you me. Steve, did you see the fire? As I was watching the TV station go up, I was reminded of the old Sentinel building. When you think about it, you know, 2 communication complexes going up in smoke, you have to wonder if it was a coincidence.
Sorry, son, no time to talk. I understand the wedding has been offed, along with your fiancée. Just as well. She never got any letters anyway. Hello there, young man. What's the good word?
Someone burned WHAR down last night.
Really? I hadn't heard anything about it. And since I don't have a TV, I didn't notice it was off. Really?
How do you not
Next time you
notice?
post, don't forget the zip code.
Feelings like we're just gonna talk to everyone, see what they have to say.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it. My condolences on Stephanie, Steve. Sweet child. I used to bounce her on my knee.
That's funny. She never mentioned remembering you.
Well, she was pretty young in those days. The TV station burning down's been good for business. Lots of folks are thinking of investing in aluminum siding. Nice to see you.
I can't talk now, son. That's a tough break. That's Stephanie business. If you ask me, she was the victim of a UFO.
Let's
Just
go
like them
gosh
cattle
darn
mutilation, they
aliens.
stripped her and left what they
Illegals.
You see, they use what the doctors call homoglobin in the blood as fuel for their saucers, and the eyeballs are spark plugs.
They left one of her eyeballs, Clem.
Well, they only need one spark plug, Pete. They's advanced. Yes, sirree. Them aliens is wily. Ain't that a kick in the head? First,
I wonder how
the only barber in
conspiracy
town
theories were like back then,
diner either.
the 1950s.
And now that the TV stations burned down, maybe folks will get off their duff and get outdoors and live a little.
Maybe take up alien hunting. Say, Clem, will aluminum siding protect you from them alien sensor jobbies?
Nope. You show up on their radar as a hunter surrounded by aluminum siding. Trust me, lead's the ticket.
Just my luck.
Anytime.
Does he have anything to say?
Son, I've got more important things to...
Sometimes I wonder how that guy's even alive.
Stephen, I'm glad you're here. That discipline. Class, I want you all to remember that Stephanie Potsdam sat at the same desk that you're sitting in now. And look what happened to her. Mind your P's and Q's, unless you want to wind up like her. Right, Stephen?
Respect your kids or else.
Really? And I take it you don't believe in predestination?
I don't know.
If you still haven't joined the order by the time the harvest blood drive rolls around, you will know firsthand. Ah, Stephen, you're just in time. I was about to administer a lesson in good citizenship to these youngsters. I'm sure one of these precious darlings burnt down the television station. And if the little shits could talk,
Whoa.
I'm sure I'd find out who. But as it
It's
is...
gonna snitch.
I guess everyone will have to take my special civics course again. We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare. That bridges the generation. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, alright.
Stars, that was Stop by.
Literally beats up one of the kids with the bat.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward. And if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in... My condolences, Steve. When Stephanie was a little girl running through these halls, who would have believed something like this could happen to her? There's always a reason, big guy. When I went to get my hair trimmed this morning, imagine my surprise when I learned that the barber shop had been burglarized. And worse, that Mr. Pastorelli had been electrocuted. Harvest mourns the loss of an irreplaceable citizen. All of us will feel the loss only with the passage of time. When it rains, it pours. Isn't that so? First, Edna goes through all that with her daughter. Then she loses her dime. If that happened to me, I'd hang myself. Drop in again?
Say, can you spare a dime for... The whole shebang just went up in flames, and I'm looking to mosey on to greener pastures, where the sun's...
Nothing to say. I don't think there's very much else for us to do.
I'm sorry. Oh my. That's a right shame about Stephanie. Did I tell you? She reminded me of this girl I seen in one of my French postcards before the missus burnt them up and took the broom to me. Stephanie was such a nice girl. I went over to have a look at the body, but there weren't nothing left attached, hardly. I always wondered what she looked like naked. Reckon someone found out.
Ricky. Well, I did. I did the legendary sex scene with her.
Young man, we really have nothing. It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. Like that corpse in the chapel, all dressed up and nowhere to go. No mourners.
Chapel?
No point. But I still must provide them with prompt burials by town charter, and absorb the losses myself. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them. Your fiancée's death was, no doubt, a tragic affair for those who knew her, loved her, and so forth. But to me, you simply can't get a nicer assignment. No organs left to remove, no fluids to drain, solvent parents, and no coffin to fuss over. I wish everybody could die as Stephanie did. Although it's true, only her hairdresser will know for sure now. The WHAR fire is just another example of the vagaries of my profession. Odd, after such a catastrophic conflagration, not to have any fatalities. Disappointing in a way. I might have gotten some paying customers for a change. The corpse reclining in the chapel right now is a prime example of the difficulties I face. For unfathomable reasons, this bum decided to wander into harvest and summarily dropped dead.
Just like that?
Indeed. He died of purely natural causes. Of that I have no doubt.
But why come to harvest to die? You say this happens often. Isn't that a little too much of a coincidence?
I've often puzzled over the situation myself, though I can assure you, young man, that nothing untoward is happening in harvest. On the contrary, it's an indication of our compassion that I put up hobos in the Wayward Hotel, and the Order of the Harvest Moon mandates their prompt burial. Even...
Oh, whatever.
I'd say it's been a pleasure.
Let's see what Johnson has to say. I'm sure the Wasp Lady has nothing.
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave... Steve, I was sorry as all get out to hear about Stephanie. She was a sweet young thing. I used to watch her walk down the street to school every morning, standing on 2 medium-sized apple crates and squinting through the crack in the fence on those days when it didn't hail. I can still imagine her, so pure and innocent, sashaying down the street, while I tried to balance on the rickety crates and pressed against the fence with one hand to steady myself. She never stopped to say hi, but that was probably just because I was totally hidden. I'd like to think that was the case. I'll miss her. DNA's dying to burn down.
Oh, here you go.
What a shame.
Gonna talk about penis.
Women running things, that's the problem. If she'd had a man around, that fire never would have happened. What a waste. damn terrible thing. That business with the TV station. I can't sleep now. Keep waking up in a cold sweat. I'm thinking of getting some fireproof aluminum siding for my garage. Think that's a good idea?
Do what you do,
Bye
buddy.
now.
It's not often.
Yes. Literally has no use to the story. The wasp lady? I don't think there's anything else for us. Only one thing to do. We're just gonna save, and I wonder how much more longer we have. Think can use this.
Damn it.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
I mean, like, how am I supposed to figure this out? Maybe, shovel. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna cheat. Harvester guide. Okay, just use the axe. Whoa, it's just a wolf? Oh yeah, there's one spy. I forgot. the chapel. Yeah, it's nothing.
Young man, I'd say...
Guy has nothing to say. Looks like I'm supposed to put an item in there. Skeleton? I'm missing something.
Guess I can forget about the meat, huh?
What do you mean?
Your dad must have pulled some strings. Be sure and check Stephanie's pillow, you lucky bum.
What the hell are you talking about?
You'll see once the sheriff gets here. Stephanie. Things will never be the same now. Guess I'll be watching TV nights.
Okay, you can come in now, son.
Oh, I already thought I watched this.
My God. Is that what I think it is?
Yep, it's a spinal cord.
Is it?
Yep.
Stephanie?
She's dead.
I can see
Eating
a
pie.
resemblance, but I can't be sure.
More pie, Sheriff?
Pie? Don't you realize what's happened?
What the fuck?
Oh, indeed I do. I can just hear the tongues wagging at the PTA. Was it suicide?
Never heard of anyone pulling their own spinal cord out before. Off the record, I'd have to say no. No, all in all, I'd say this was death by natural causes.
Natural causes?
You can't live without a spinal cord, son. Nothing unnatural about that. Think I will have some more pie.
Yeah, she's dead.
Right away.
I want to have some pie.
I can't believe this. This is horrible.
Believe me, you get to the point to where this is routine. Now, the only clue we got is that card on our pillow. Take a look at it.
This is practically a confession.
Confession to what, son?
Murder. Isn't that what you're here to investigate?
Son, you don't investigate natural deaths. No point.
Then I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Yeah. I'm sure you will.
More pie, Sheriff?
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Hello, Steve. No, Steve. We're going to put her in the crypt. Keeping bodies in the house is just not sanitary.
Stop on by any time.
So if I go back... No, I talked to the lodge.
DNA. She hung herself. Regard. In the meantime,
How I recognize the sign.
you will know when you receive the invitation. Bring it here, and your initiation shall begin.
Can use a good pie too. One time I made apple pie before with apples grown outside. It's pretty good. Okay, so what do I do here? Climb up. Visit. You want to make love to Stephanie? Oh, I have to get the lodge invitation on the bed. You don't even pick it up.
Guess I can forget him.
Oh, it's
What do
just.
you mean?
It just
You're dead.
What the hell?
You.
It just restarts.
Can't allow you to take her remains, boy. What kind of sicko are you, anyway?
Well,
There.
that didn't work. Oh, man. Oh, man.
There we go. That's what I need. Hey, hang on, chat. It's just be just for a moment. Yeah, so I got the invitation. I go back to the lodge.
I don't understand.
The invitation was not the card, but the spinal cord. It must be presented to me ere I allow you to enter. The mysteries are only disclosed to members of the Order, not initiates. You were provided an invitation. Bring me the skull and spinal cord if you would pass to the world beyond.
Beyond. So we go to the cemetery. Get into the lodge. I'm actually gonna save here.
You have done well. Now, let the initiation commence. As your mystagogue, it is requested and required that I turn over this sacred dagger to you to aid you in your quest.
Whoa, that's
What is this?
Is that I don't even think that's practical.
You must now enter the lodge.
As a dagger?
Initiates find it a hostile place.
Are you supposed to help me or get me killed?
I'm starting you on the path of initiation to a very special, very exclusive brotherhood. I am merely the administrator of a test. Whether you view me as an enemy or a friend depends on how well you're prepared to pass.
This thing? You haven't said what it is.
It is a special weapon. Using it will be part of the initiation. You always have a choice, Initiate. Which choices you make matter only to you. Whatever occurs in here is relevant to the great question which you cannot help but answer. What is at issue is whether in answering the question you will find the answers you seek. You will encounter those intent on preventing or prompting your answer, depending on how you look at it. While the assumption is you want to live, dying is easy and provides its own answer, but not for you.
Just tell me, is Stephanie dead or being held within?
The membership director on the second level keeps track of such things.
Oh, great. Then you are against me.
I am the sergeant at arms. I am here to ensure that the protocols
This guy talks a lot.
Deviation from a protocol shall result in punishment. Remember what I have told you. Now,
This guy's like
the initiation.
People talk. Blah 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 blah. That's all I hear. It's always so. Beethoven, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington. Why is Barbara Bush here? Wait, I think that's President George H.W.'s wife.
Ah, you're here. Excellent. You'll find them through that door.
Excuse me?
You are the exterminator, are you not?
No.
In that case, I'm afraid you'll have a hard time of it, sir. Recently, the lodge has become infested by pests. They need exterminating, or, to be blunt, sir, they need killing. And plenty. The second floor, sir. The entrance is hidden, but a little reflection should reveal the answer. To find the key to the second floor, reach deep within yourself. I wish you good luck, sir. I only hope you can stomach what's ahead.
fuck is... What is this place? All my items are gone? Oh, I don't remember it looking very, very, meaty. Wait, so you're telling me the Earth is actually a living being? And that's exactly how my butthole looks like. What the heck happened to my stuff? Oh yeah, I have to use this. I don't even think this weapon is practical. Hooray! The one semblance of action I can get. Let me enter the Ain. Ain is just like Chat's mother last night. The eyeball. I'm stuck. You notice a burning feeling on you. You also notice a groowy film of slime covers your clothes. Wait a minute. Well, let's just explore the place. A brass duck of sticking over the edge of a shelf?
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, killing my clientele. Ever since the monsters invaded this level, the members have taken to dining with the Grand Poobah upstairs. Actually, I have to admit my last few meals haven't been up to snuff. The problem is the freshness of the corpses, or lack thereof. See, the supply has dried up. The Sergeant-at-Arms always used to insist that bodies killed in the lodge be disposed of without trace, and so the members would bring me their business for preparation and dissemination. Sorry. You'd need to talk to the membership director up on 2.
Can you tell me anything that might help me?
Not really.
Eating through my clothes?
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, killing my clientele. Ever since the monsters invaded this level, the members have
How do I
taken to
deal
dining
with
the
my...
Grand Poobah upstairs. Actually, I have to admit my last few meals haven't been up to snuff. The problem is the freshness of the corpses, or lack thereof. See, the supply has dried up. The Sergeant-at-Arms always used to insist that bodies killed in the lodge be disposed of without trace, and so the members would bring me their business for preparation and dissemination.
Doesn't even tell me how to deal with the acid. Trapdoor, you'll slide it down and arm yourself. What's behind all this killing?
Oh dear. You're not a member, are you? You're an initiate.
Can you tell me anything that...
Not really.
Enter the... If you have, you must find a way to clean them quickly, or you will die. Okay, it doesn't even tell me how to clean the acid. Oh. Okay, I figured it out. Oops. What the fuck? That's like my Dark Steve? Alright. Now time to make love to myself. Now time to eat my own ass. Exit to your right, you should be in the bar upright. Bar? Oh, come on. I'm gone. Oh, I already have it.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, I couldn't even see how I died. It clicked so fast.
Oh.
Now.
This is a cloakroom, sir. By definition, not a fitting place to seek answers. However, it's plain that the acid from your...
Dark Steve. You know, Ocarina of Time stole the idea of a dark version of... Oh, come on. Ugh. Maybe I should really save. And it's paused. Hate it when this happens. I hate it when it gets stuck. Oh my god.
Are you supposed to?
Okay.
This?
I guess that's weird. I guess it was my fault.
Whatever occurs in here is relevant to the great question, which you cannot help but answer. What is at issue is whether in answering the...
Just tell...
The...
Oh, great.
Now...
I think I'm gonna save here.
Excuse
you.
No.
We're not speaking of cockroaches. A bewildering variety. I wish you good luck, sir.
I just have to see. How do you die from the plant? You just chews your head off. Ow. He says that cash register on the bar? I don't even see a bar.
man.
Well, that didn't
damn
work.
it.
Ah, you can barely even notice it.
This is a cloakroom, sir. By definition, not a... This is a cloakroom, sir. By definition, not a fitting place to seek answers. However, it...
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself. Killing ever since the monsters... Actually, I have to... The Sergeant-at-Arms always used to insist... Oh dear. You're not a member, are you?
Can you tell me anything that might...
Not really. Ever since the monsters invaded this level, Actually, I have to admit my last few meals haven't been up to snuff. The problem is the freshness of the corpses, or lack thereof. See, the supply has dried up. The Sergeant-at-Arms always used to insist that bodies killed in the lodge be disposed of without trace, and so the members would bring me their business for preparation and dissemination. Sorry.
Can you tell me anything that...
Not really.
Not really. Now, what do I do? Okay, I guess I just gotta click around. I don't even know. These guides are real useful. So, go through middle door and screen. Exit the left door when. I just gotta see what to do. Sandwich. Water glass. Sometimes it's so hard to see anything. Okay, where the heck do I get a scythe? Just blows my head off. Well, we probably shouldn't do that. Or maybe I give him the 200. What do we do here? Oh yeah, I had the Steam walkthrough. Oh. Imagine the thing would load. before. Oh man, here comes the sleepies. Could be Austin. So I kill him? That's... There's a lot of shotgun shells. I love how the guy before says about the scythe and no mention as to how you get it. What do I do? What light switch? What the fuck does it mean by light switch? Like, I don't even know. Okay. Dude, it's like so hard to see anything in this. Holy shit.
My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back before the commercial's over. Ah! Shit! Son of a bitch! Damn! Ow! Shit on a stickeroo! Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're on in just a sec. Say, that's mighty nice. Gotta ski-daddle. Happy trails, buckaroo. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the Cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered people?
Key tech. Wooden bridge or one about.
Buckaroo, I rip the guts out of godless heathen engines. Most kids don't see godless heathen engines on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them, lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers.
Okay, so go back to the cloakroom, use kill the monster, get baseball bat. Oh good. Slot machines so we can gamble.
Hold on just a sec. We're back with a news flash, but
I want to see what happened if I don't. You know, if we don't, if we just walk forward. We just get eaten by a big fish molly. Chills. So now find the weed killer. Now what do I do? Open the fountain gate and walk to the fountain. Open up the fountain gate? Look at my reflection. I'm so stupid. Pick up the key. How the heck are you supposed to see that? Oh my god. Where the fuck is this thing? Like, I don't even know. It's near your right shoulder. So do I have it? I do.
Okay.
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Oh, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it. Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Damn it. Oh man.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Maybe I'm just incredibly blind and need to be playing closer. Whoa, I think I just beat up Satan.
Welcome to the Harvest Moon Art Gallery, sir. I'm the curator of this place. So delighted you could come. That it will, I'm afraid. Art often forces engagement, doesn't it? Lovely works, pastoral scenes, noble sculptures. These are easy on the eye and mind. But when confronted with a work of hideous form, you're forced to deal with it, even if only to dismiss it as trash. Sadly, the most extreme works are the hardest to dismiss. Grotesqueries amid works of beauty are necessary. That should be taken for granted. Nevertheless, it's important that each individual determine his own sense of aesthetics. For that reason, I give you permission to obliterate that which forces you to linger too long in the gallery.
I'm just passing through.
If only it were that simple.
If only. Oops. Let's see. Wow, that statue is kind of sexy. Find the door. Now what?
I'm looking for a girl.
This is a library, not a brothel.
You don't understand. I have reason. Hope to believe that she was brought here. Do you know anything about that?
I'm afraid not. I tend to stay out of lodge affairs. I'm only in charge of the library, my good fellow. Well, if she is here, she's not been invited as a member. There are no female members of the order. To be sure, one or two have qualified throughout our history, but they're generally not of our caliber. I doubt there are any females in this building, at least none that are extant. I'm not a member. Women are kept here for the services they are able to render. Just as some jobs are beneath men, so too can certain services only be supplied by women. If she is here, you'll find her on the 3rd floor, which you'll have difficulty finding without my help.
And you want something in return.
I'll give you a clue as to how to get to the 3rd floor, but only if you'll retrieve an overdue book from one of our charter members, a Mr. Kane. Since he is so highly regarded among the Order, I'm loath to approach him on such an embarrassing matter. Therefore, bring me the book and I'll help you.
How will I know which book?
Oh, you'll know it. He's not an avid reader.
It's a coloring book.
Let me see. Oh yes, the new initiate. I'm the Lodge Membership Director. What can I do for you? The Lodge is a traditional place, young man, and by tradition, when a young man is courting a young woman, he wins for her a Cupid doll at the fair. There is no fair within the Lodge. However, I have seen a thing which resembles a Cupid somewhere on this floor. Seek it out, slay it, and return here with a prize if you would seek your lady. Let me see. Oh yes, the new initiative. Shortly you will run into a fellow named Mr. Kane. He has the strength of the truly insane. You will need help to get past him. They say that music hath charms to soothe the savage breast. Musical.
Okay. Ashtray. You're gonna play chess against him?
I am the chess master. Any initiate who wishes to pass this way must do so over my dead body. Being a civilized man, I offer my... In that case, mate me and you may pass.
Oh my god.
Chess is a civilized game. How sad that we must now resort to a less civilized...
Okay. Did anyone even know how to get a checkmate there? Oh my god.
All right.
Oh right, I just blew this guy just got sliced in half. Hold on. What the fuck was happening in there? So... D6 to B7? Where's that? I think guessing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Oh no, A, B, C, D. A, B, C. So this way's D. D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D6. To B7. So B7 to C5.
All right.
Oh, right. What the fuck? What even is that thing? We're not gonna leave until we beat this game.
All right.
Excuse me, you can't come in right now. I just mopped the floor. Hey, buddy, give me a break, will you? Keep up the floor. Hey, buddy, give me a... You think just because I'm a janitor, I got no pride?
This guy.
That's all I got to do all day is clean up after you rich bastards? Think eyes before you get hurt. All right, buddy. You asked for it.
All right.
Alright. I'm actually close to dying here.
Well, that didn't work. Okay.
Okay, I guess my key doesn't work. Oh, there we go.
All right.
I have a chainsaw? What happened with all these weapons? Can't we stay at this early on?
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
I don't even know what to do here.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Okay, find the double doors. They have to find double doors. see what's in here. Definitely needed that. Plank. Kill the clown. The fighter get 2 flags. Look at me, I'm just floating. Oh my god, like what the heck do I do here? Oh, these things. I'm very stupid. Enter the right and kill the burned zombie. What does it mean by right? Guessing this one. Wow. What is the point in that guy? Enter the door on the right. So I go here. Oh, wow. Stuff is so hidden here. Uh-oh. Wait, did I miss something?
Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't. Well, that didn't. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
So what do I do here?
Oh, man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Man. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
I see what I have to do.
Damn it. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Okay. Man. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Okay. That didn't work.
What the heck do I even do here? Okay.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
My God, it has to be so specific for it to turn on.
Okay.
It has to be like so specific for this. It's actually kind of annoying. Where the heck was this zombie thing? Oh, in here? Wow, this weapon kinda sucks.
Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Oh, I'm fucking blind.
Well, that didn't
Damn
work.
it.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Well, that didn't. Well, that didn't. Well, that didn't work.
Man.
Okay.
Damn it. Oh, man.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, man. Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
What do I have to do here? Oh my god. I guess I'm like so impatient with this game.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, don't ask me how this works on lava. I kinda wanna see what happens if I get crushed. Wait, we saved the... Actually, I can just do this all over again. Yeah, we saved right after we did the engineer. I guess nothing. Yeah, pretty sure this one. I'm like save scumming this. One more.
This is the temple of the mystery of abstinence. Do not eat of the food or you will be punished. All within are hereby bound to a vow of abstinence.
You can touch the burgers and kill the fat guy, which will make the guard hostile. You let the fat guy eat the burgers and kill him.
You obey well, initiate. Better than your brethren. They have eaten and grown stronger for it. As promised, I will not punish you for your obedience, but they will.
What the fuck? Get the fat guy and kill him. Wow, this guy's pretty fat. This guy's Beepo fat.
You obey well in...
And some mothers complain that their children don't come to see them.
Mommy, you're so good.
What the fuck?
Shocked? This is the mystery of motherly love. Everyone says motherhood is fulfilling, when in reality, it's draining. Oh, yes. I'm such a pessimist. What you must think of me. You don't know the half of it.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the Temple of the Mystery of Religion. The mystery is thus. Those who preach love and mercy in God's name are often those who call for the death of heathens. Do you believe in God, my son?
I'll go along with these guys.
You are wise. His mercy anoints us all. And where doth he dwell, the Lord? Indeed, any other response would be blasphemous. Answer me this, if the word be with you. Does the Lord bounce on a spring or frolic with the wombats? Yes, the fields of the Lord are rife with wombats, and he is their shepherd. Answer thus, if thou be virtuous. Doth God Almighty herd them with his staff, or with special imported wombat herding equipment? Naturally,
I'll take the staff.
God, being almighty, hath no need to import anything his staff doth serve. Now, I ask thee one final question, which is only known to those amongst the ranks of the saved. Is God a jar of strawberry preserves, a size 12 sneaker, a foot-long hoagie,
I don't want
an
to.
all-expense-paid trip to Brazil,
Monka,
or a
Brazil.
new car? You are correct. Pass in peace, brother. The Lord is with thee.
Kill all the when you reach the TV room. Use your.
What do you want here?
I'm just passing through.
You think it's that simple, huh? Just passing through? Well, my family was just sitting around. And look where it got them. The temple of the mystery of morality. My country paid me to kill. And then when I came home, I was out of a job. They expected me to stop? Cold turkey? Is that what they wanted? A paycheck today, jail cell tomorrow? Am I a criminal or an entrepreneur? Hey, let's find out.
Well, at least I saved.
You think it's that? What of it? My country paid me to...
Wow.
The temple of the mystery. My...
Welcome to the Temple of the Mystery of Flesh, Steve. Have a bite?
Mr. Potsdam?
The mystery is this. Sometimes you have to lose some meat to get some meat. They wouldn't let me in until I demonstrated my worthiness. My invitation came after I buried Karen alive. That showed initiative.
And her spinal cord was your ticket in, right?
Yes, but to be initiated into the mysteries of the harvest, I had to do one last thing. I let them into the house and into Stephanie's bedroom. Sorry, that's not my department. Now I'm a butcher. You should have gotten your dad to hire me on. That way, you could have been the boss instead of the prime cut.
What the fuck? Look at this. This guy's just screaming final boss. Oh, Mr. Potsdam is dead.
Hello, handsome. Looking for a good time at a reasonable price?
With a bunch of skanky whores.
Scorn mixed with desire, that's our lot. Such is the mystery of lust. So often the instruments of lust, as all instruments of higher pleasure, are condemned as frequently as they are sought after. I'd go on about the hypocrisy of a hedophobic society, but I think I'd rather just kill me a man.
Whoa, that just hit their G-spot.
All right, that'll be $200.
Let's see what
All
happens.
right, honey. One of the ladies will be right with you.
What the fuck?
Thanks for stopping by, stud. You shouldn't have picked Crystal, though. She hasn't been feeling well. I'd be sure to get to a doctor if I were you. These diseases can have pretty horrible effects, you know.
Ah, that's gross.
Welcome to the Temple of Beauty. And am I not beautiful, oh man? Look at my hair, black as a moonless night. Look into my eyes, deep pools of desire. Look at my complexion, pale white and glistening. And what else? And what else? And what else?
You insult my beauty?
We feel the pain from the hooker's disease? And I just die. And just like standing and just
Hello, All right. You're saying my girls aren't worth a lousy $200? You men are all the same. Such is the mystery of lust. So often the instrument...
Welcome. And what else?
You bastard!
wow. Just one hit, I'm dead.
Welcome.
You...
Welcome, initiate, to the Temple of the Mystery of Pain. The mystery is thus. The simple manipulation of nerves may break one man and yet leave another unmoved. The physiology is the same.
Oops.
My implements are simple things, like a painter's brushes, from which beautiful complexities spring. Different stories brought forth from different canvases, with the different application of a stroke. I invite you now to torture this man on the table.
What the?
To explore this blessed mystery yourself. Otherwise, I'll have to teach you the lesson myself.
What the fuck?
Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
I said if I want to get past her. The whore. This is gonna be a big problem.
Welcome. And whatever. And what?
You bastard! Ah!
Well,
What the fuck? What even is with that?
Okay. What mystery is there in charity, for God's sake?
The mystery is thus. I'm glad. You see, charity is a...
Welcome.
I guess we happens. Now we know what happens with all the bums.
Welcome to the Temple of the Mystery of Charity.
What mystery is there in charity, for God's sake?
The mystery is thus. Any act of charity is an act of selfishness. For in any charitable exchange, one must take from another.
and one is always left the poorer. A feeling. Discouraging answer, initiate. You see, though I am needy, I do not consider myself a beggar so much as a taker. I require charity, initiate. Give me something. Charity is a loathsome lie. The only gift that keeps on giving is death.
Wow. You gotta fight everybody.
Welcome to...
What mystery is there in...
The mystery. I'm glad you do. You see, though I'm a taker, initiate.
Well, I'm freaking dead. I can't do anything. Wait, I think there's an option to block. Am I really stuck here?
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
I say. Never mind. Imagine I accidentally, soft-lock myself there.
Welcome to the...
What mystery is...
The... You see... Charity.
I'm just killing everybody in this town. I love how this guide says when you reach the chapel of love, everything is done, but it's still going.
This is the Temple of the Mystery of Mercy. You're just in time for our little retirement ceremony. As part of your initiation, you'll be required to execute them. That's how old people are disposed of in the lodge. And each Each member is expected to share. They're weak, but by retiring them to advance yourself. Hold.
Oh, they make you feel bad doing it.
An unfortunate decision. Thus is the mystery of mercy. Life is a competition, and mercy a perversion of the natural order. When you extend mercy to a competitor, you give him a second chance to beat you.
I honestly can't afford to fight.
This, as far then we hold. Then finish them. Thus is the mystery of mercy. Life is a competition, and mercy a perversion.
Oh my, they make you feel so. I can't afford to do more fighting. Maybe I should just be so close to the screen. Or be so close to them. Come on. Oh, that's weird. At times, I was just looking at my computer time. It said 2 a.m. Now it's 1 a.m. I just traveled back in time. That's daylight savings. Daylight savings.
Then we hold. Then finish. Thus is the mystery of mercy. Life is.
They're just getting you fights after fights, aren't they?
Oh. Let us.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos. There is more to come on Range Riders Colony. What's your name, hombre? Steve the Swell.
Come on. Sucks I don't have a shotgun anymore.
Let us. Let oh. Let us.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos. There is more to come.
Just spams. Spam fires.
Steve's a swell name. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Oh my god. This game is just... We're getting close.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos.
Fuck you. Oh my.
Steve's a swell name. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Oh my god. This stupid game.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos. What's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. Steve, would you like my
What kind of death is that? Kind of like how we went through the entire area.
Welcome to the inner sanctum, big guy.
Principal Harold?
Said it was going to
Within the inner
reach
sanctum,
Stephanie
you
from
will
here.
address me as Vice Muck Harold, second in command to the Grand Muckety Muck. He of the Fez and Buffalo Hem, the secret handshake, the funny passwords. Only fitting, given that my role has always been that of an educator, and Harvest is one big classroom.
What do you mean?
You'll have to kill me to find out what he means, big guy.
Oh my god. So after the TV room, we get inside the love chapel. Ugh.
Welcome,
Principal.
Oh my fucking god. This is gonna be a big pain in the ass, isn't it? God.
What do you...
Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's a cheat code. I might just have to use that. If there's one that's full heal, I think I'm gonna use it. Nick. So see if that works.
welcome to the inner.
What do you...
I guess not. Son of help.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the Cowpoke's Cowpoke.
Password.
I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial. Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! Damn! Ow! Shit on a sticker room! Can't talk now, Buckaroo. We're on in just a sec. Say, that's mighty nice. Gotta skedaddle. Happy trails, Buckaroo. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid.
We're gonna quit, come back, and see what it. We're gonna type in the password. Oh, moly chat, I'm so ready to beat this. I am ready. I think it's right here. Oh. You're looking at the Hacker Man screen. What the fuck is... Oh, fuck my ass. This game is just... This guy seeing me, as soon as we get here, we're done. There's still more. So close.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos. There is more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup, so don't go away. And what's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial.
What do you mean?
I've gotten through worse.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos. There is more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup, so don't go away. And what's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize.
Cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial. Son of a bitch. Damn. Ow. Shit on a stickeroo. Can't talk now, Buckaroo. We're on in just a sec. Say, that's mighty nice. Gotta skedaddle. Happy trails, Buckaroo. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid
Welcome to the inner sanctum, big guy.
Principal Harold?
Within the inner sanctum, you will address me as Vice Muck Harold, second in...
What do you mean?
You'll have to kill me to find out what he means, big guy.
My God. I don't fucking... This... I'm so stuck here. Fucking...
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup, so don't go away. And what's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial. Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! Damn! Ow! Shit on a stickeroo! Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're on in just a sec. Say, that's mighty nice. Gotta skedaddle. Happy trails, buckaroo. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid. Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-it-all. I rip the guts out of godless heathen engines. Most kids don't see
Shotgun sound?
on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out, unless they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the engines out of the neighborhood. What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Literally, that is.
Nick.
Hold on just a sec. We're back with a news flash, buckaroos. Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup, so don't go away. And what's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial. Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! Damn! Shit on a sticker.
I'm so stuck.
Now, buckaroo, we're on in just a sec. Say, that's mighty nice. Gotta skedaddle. Happy trails, buckaroo. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid. Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-it-all.
I have to see.
I rip the guts out of godless heathen engines. Most kids don't see godless heathen engines on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old
Oh my.
shoot the bejesus
They don't work on Steam. Oh my God.
or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow
Okay.
through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the engines out of the neighborhood. What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Hold on just a sec. We're back with a news
Oh my God. What a lightsaber.
Welcome.
Print?
Within...
What do you mean?
You'll have to...
Oh hell no. How the hell are you supposed to get past this guy?
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Heard.
Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial. Shit, son of a bitch. Damn. Shit on a stickeroo. Can't talk now, but we're on in just a sec. Say, that's mighty nice. Gotta skedaddle. Happy trails, buckaroo. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about
Welcome
Print?
within the inner sanctum.
What do you mean? You'll have to.
Fuck. Fudge you.
This is always a great moment when the initiate passes over the threshold and becomes a brother.
Stephanie?
I believe you have something for her. This entire reality has been engineered to break down your resistance.
God damn, I keep on misclicking.
Desensitize you to violence. Now you may become a harvester and re-enter the real world, or stay in peace with young Stephanie and spend the rest of your life in the construct known as Harvest.
What is the real world at this point?
Right now, you are suspended in a sensory deprivation tank wired to a VR deck. If you don't join us, we will terminate your life support, and you will be dead within minutes. Those last minutes, however, will seem like a lifetime lived in Harvest. You will marry Stephanie and die peacefully of old age.
You're presuming a lot.
Aside from you, she is the only real person in Harvest, suspended in a tank, jacked in just as you are. I assume you'll want to spend time together.
If I stay.
Of course, having completed your ordeal, you may leave with her as you intended and enjoy your victory. If, on the other hand, you wish to join us, the cost of exiting the lodge is the same as the cost of entering the lodge. A skull and spinal cord. Hers.
What the?
No. You couldn't kill me. These harvesters, they put people through this torture to give them a taste for killing. The way to beat them is to deny them. To live out your life here. With me.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Didn't you hear what he said? I do exist. If you kill me here, I'll die for real. And I'll feel all the pain, all the terror.
If I die in here, I die in real life.
After all, what's a murder without pain and terror? We will feed the pain impulses directly into her brain and then pull the plug. You will be a murderer, this time for real. So what will it be? Life in Harvest, or life as a harvester? Choose now.
Guess we'll, save this one for... We saved before this. Let's do this one.
Please help me. Steve, don't do this, please. No. No, please, somebody help.
Holy moly.
Wow, that was neat.
Welcome to our order, brother.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. Nowhere at all.
What are you doing, son?
Playing harvester.
That thing? I looked at it the other day. The very thought. Breeding serial killers. It's disgusting.
It's cool.
Wow, it's actually a really interesting way to end this.
Don't you know people who watch violence become violent themselves?
Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, I keep on... God damn it.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup, so don't go away. And what's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. My autograph, Steve.
My hand just slips.
Well,
Principal?
within the inner sanct.
What do you mean?
This is always a great moment when the initiative passes over.
I can't, like, one little tap and it just skips everything.
Stephanie?
I believe you have something for her. Ring the bell and win a prize for the lovely lady. Or is it win the lovely lady as your prize?
Enough games.
Agreed. Each time you climbed the rope, you caused her pain, but you always hurt the ones you love. Is that all you require?
I want an explanation.
I guess we'll watch this again.
There are no such things as monsters, and yet you've killed monsters. Everything in Harvest is just slightly askew. This is because, as advanced as our technology is, we cannot make the sim any better than this. The subject's subconscious always warps it in unpredictable ways.
Sam?
This is nothing more than a virtual reality designed by the Harvesters to test potential members. Having successfully completed the program, you have earned the right to become a Harvester.
So all of this is VR.
What the hell is a harvester?
The hand that grips the knife that stabs, the ones who move amid the crop and harvest the fruit.
You're talking about people. Killing people.
Again and again and again, I believe the technical term is serial killer. The Harvesters seek to perpetuate terror and discord for our own purposes. We do this through the random utility of murder, and we persevere through our recruitment of initiates like yourself.
You want me to become a serial killer?
This
skipped a
entire
lot.
reality has been engineered to break down your resistance, to desensitize you to violence. Now you may become a harvester and re-enter the real world, or stay in peace with young Stephanie and spend the rest of your life in the construct known as Harvest.
What is the real world at this point?
Right now, you are suspended in a sensory deprivation tank, wired to a VR tech.
Yeah, we've already seen this.
Please help me.
Oh my, and they skip all. I gotta watch that cutscene again.
Stay tuned, Buckaroos. There is more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup, so don't go away. And what's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial. Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! Damn! Ow! Shit on a stickeroo! Can't talk now, Buckaroo. We're on in just a sec. Say, that's mighty nice.
Welcome to the inner side.
What do you...
Please help me. Steve, don't do this.
Okay, we gotta like let this play out. I gotta let my this cutscene play out.
Welcome to our order, brother.
Shouldn't be too long though.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. Nowhere at all.
Look at this CGI.
What are you doing, son?
Playing harvester.
That thing? I looked at it the other day. The very thought. Breeding serial killers. It's disgusting.
It's cool.
Wait, am I gonna
You'll
become a
rot your
serial
mind
killer?
playing games like that. Don't you know people who watch violence become violent themselves?
That's bullshit, Mom.
No, it isn't. Why do you think they started cutting the violence out of those Roadrunner cartoons?
Roadrunner cartoons. Roadrunner cartoons?
What the? He ate her? Oh my. Let's see. First director. J.P. Austin. Harvester. I guess we'll do the second ending.
What do you...
You disappoint me. You had possibilities.
I'd rather die than become as twisted as you.
You've made your choice and succeeded in your quest. Enjoy the life you've chosen, such as it is.
That kid is probably 27 by now.
What a waste. This kid could have been something.
Never looked back. We got 2 more to plug in.
There's gotta be a better way to develop these serial killers.
This is scientific. You want we should go back to the old way?
What old way?
Good breeding.
What'd he say there? What'd he say there? Good beating? Good reading? I don't know. Let me see. Harvester ending. I just realized, how come in the Stephanie's, the last part of the good ending, she's in her underwear and Steve's fully clothed. I think that's weird. Good breeding. Well, that's it for Harvester. That's it for Harvester.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back for the commercial.
That's it for... yeah, we're gonna end things here. So if you didn't watch the movie, we would have been done within 4 hours. Which isn't that bad. Alright, so that's the end of horror. I don't know when we'll be back to playing more horror games. Probably like a few months from now, when Dead Space, or probably like in the future. Maybe Resident Evil 4 Remake, Dead Space, Callisto Protocol. Maybe we'll play one of those. Yeah, oh no. I'll see if I can if we can get Poop Killer to work. I don't understand how a game like that can barely run on this PC. Doesn't even look like it uses any fans. I guess it's just one of those games where the developer doesn't get the game to run good. Maybe it's just my PC. Nice. This thing was able to play Dead Space 2 by really HD, flawlessly on OBS, and it can't even play Poop Killer, as really is a shitty game. Yeah, there's honestly nothing else for us to do. We're gonna finish things here today. That's it for Harvester. Yeah, it doesn't live up to Dance Gaming's Harvester video. Man, I really wish I could have seen it. Too bad I got corrupted. Too bad I got corrupted. His file. Could have been able to watch it. So, I don't think there's anything else for us to say. Yeah, so probably back on Monday or Tuesday. Back to a normal game. that isn't horror. Been on for almost 6 hours now. Yeah, I'm probably. I think that's all I have to say. Besides, thank you for being here. Have a very wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night. Be sure to leave a follow if you enjoyed your stay, or want to know when I will be on next time. Be sure to stay hydrated, check your posture, and most importantly, stay very safe and well, everyone. See you later. And, bye-bye.